update. For you guys on YouTube, just getting back in with us. Again, fantasy football update. This week it's me versus Bricks in our fantasy football league, greatest show online. And I don't really know what's up with James, so I'm going to let James get with his update on his personal woes right now.
My team's not that bad. But the big issue was I put half my team on Oakland. David Carr, 5.22. Marshawn Lynch, 3.6. Michael Crabtree, 1.7. Only person that actually did something for me was Jared Cook, which I don't even know why he's on my team too.
How did you end up with 4 people from Oakland?
I don't know.
And how much did you think Oakland was going to ball this year?
I didn't think I was going to have to I was going to bench somebody, but I didn't think
you need to trade somebody.
I'm probably going to I'll be getting some trades in. Don't worry.
There's just no reason to have 4 people from the same team, on one team. And I think I said before, I have Dak Prescott, Des Bryant, and Ezekiel Elliott spread across 3 teams. Well, I have spread across 3 leagues, so they're not in the same league. So somewhere I'm going to still get hurt.
But yeah, I'm still getting hurt. But the score is 108.52 to 115.8. So that being said, if I get just 7 points, 7 points, that's it. No, I need 8 points. Never mind. I need 8 points. There's no way. Well, I don't know. Maybe with a kicker. Phil Dawson, you out there, you've been kicking it. You kicking it for Cleveland, kicking it for the 49ers. Now you're kicking it for the Cardinals. So I still believe in you to some extent.
I believe, sadly, because the thing is, I got 11 points out of my kicker this week because it was luck. The average, you're literally asking for the average. My average kicker points is what you need. So,
yeah.
But saying that, on the other news, because Brick is not here yet, me and Brick got to play week 3, greatest show online. Sky Pharaoh is my name. Brick's name is what's Brick's name under? Oh, down on my luck. Me and Brick went into this week both 0-2, so somebody had to get that first W. And Brick's team was done, so I know I won. Brick doesn't have any more players to play on Monday. I still have Ezekiel Elliott tonight, and I already got 153 points. I'm probably going to score over 170 points.
Looks like it.
As long as he does what he needs to. It's going to be one of the highest scoring weeks of this league. I only had 2 people not score more than 10 points already.
Yeah, you had Julius Thomas,
tight end.
Mm-hmm. And
if I would have started Jimmy Graham, I'd have got 14. It would have got.
And then the defense, which who cares?
Yeah, the Steelers getting 3 points. I should be happy the Steelers scored 3 points. How bad that game was.
Yeah.
But yeah, think about this. I got people balling on my bench. Jamal Charles is even balling on the bench. With Garrett Blunt balling on the bench. That's gonna be the hashtag. Jimmy Graham balling on the bench. That's gonna be my hashtag. Hashtag balling on the bench. As long as we're doing good. If your player's balling on the bench and you lose, there's a problem.
Yeah. Brandon Marshall too. Wow.
I don't trust Brandon Marshall. That one's different. Hey man, if anybody in the league is listening to this, if you want Brandon Marshall, come talk to me.
Come talk.
And actually any wide receiver, after I think about it, not named Sammy Watkins, you can ask about him. I gotta keep my Ram on my squad.
One Ram
for us all. Actually, I got more Rams on my. Again, I got 3 leagues. This is the one we focus on here. But I got Sammy Watkins and Greg Zuerlein in one league. That's the
this
kicker.
One.
Yeah, and then I have Todd Gurley starting in a different league, and then I have Jared Goff on the bench in another league.
Oh, he's just on the bench though.
He scored 23 points this week, and I now have to hope that Dak Prescott does that. If I'd have just went with Jared Goff, I'd have won him in one league already.
Yeah, and it would have been over.
Also, y'all have never got me to stop talking about the Rams. Malachi would have been up here mad as hell. If I had started all my Rams players this week, all I'd have talked about was we won. I won my fantasy leagues through Rams players. Martavis Bryant fucking screwed me. Martavis Bryant got less than a point. Yeah, y'all so lucky I did not watch that game, because if I had to watch the game like I watched the last 2 games, I'd have just broke y'all down like it was a review.
Well, let's say there was some wild stuff going on just even the first half. Right at the end of the second half, the Steelers they almost took it back for a touchdown.
I heard about that.
And somebody comes up, knocks the ball out, ball comes out right on the 1, and then the ball keeps on moving around. It eventually gets in the end zone. I think it was the punter or the whoever holds it. He pushed it out where they got it on the one, and then they got a false start. I guess they just wanted to pull it back a few yards because it was just way too close for a kick. So got that, and then they got the kick in. So technically, I mean, like, they could have really lost beforehand. I mean, maybe they could have played differently in the second half of, like, you know, during scoring wise, because sometimes you play differently whenever you're winning. You play differently when you're losing. So if you're playing at like the same way, they were both tied up at like what? I think it was like 17-17 or something. I don't know. But, you know, at some point you're just kind of, what happened? That whole game, I don't even know what happened.
I would say, one, you play down to your competition. That's really it. Like, I don't even have more points to this. The Steelers play down the competition. Yeah, y'all played down to what I consider the second worst team in the NFL this season. Again, I still think the Jets are worse.
But they won.
I give a damn. Like, the thing is, the Detroit Lions are the only team that went 0-16 in my lifetime. So if you don't win a game, there's a problem. Like, people need fired, and y'all might need to relocate.
Oh, immediately relocate.
Yes. Like, I'm talking like, oh, y'all want 0-16? Maybe we need a new town. This town ain't the same town it used to be. Yeah. So no, like, no matter how sorry I think your team is, and especially think about it, the difference between the Jets and the Bears. The Jets beat the Dolphins. That's a division opponent.
Yeah.
You should be able to at least win one game in your division a year, I think. That's how I think the Browns are going to get their win. I think they might sweep Cincinnati. And shoot, they look way better than I thought.
Okay.
And then the thing about the Bears is the Bears beat a team they only play once every 4 years. Mm-hmm. So that one's a little differently. Like, I truly remember, y'all can go back and watch our episode on Wednesday. I made it sound like the Bears wouldn't score a touchdown.
Yeah.
I know I did. I'm not even apologizing for shit. I blame this on the Steelers.
No. Mike Glennon, he's looking real good. What the hell?
You know, Mike Glennon's 2-0 against the Steelers, which I remember specifically what happened the last time Mike Glennon won
in Tampa.
Yeah, remember the game when they were winning by like 14 points with like 3 minutes left in the game, the Steelers, and they somehow let them win? So no, y'all make y'all the reason Mike Glennon keeps on getting paychecks. Mike Glennon's sorry. He's only like, the only reason people think Mike Glennon is good is because he's like 6'6" and he got big ass hands.
Yeah.
Same reason that him and Brock Osweiler keep on getting contracts and Ryan Mallett. Like, stop giving sorry quarterbacks contracts. Yeah, y'all made Matt Glennon look good, and they ain't got no wide receivers. Their best wide receivers, that dude from Tennessee, Kendall Wright.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's their best wide receiver. And then Jordan Howard killed y'all in the rushing game. What, Jordan Howard had over 100 yards,
like 25 attempts for like 138.
I thought that was like, this is my issue with like how people look at the Pittsburgh Steelers, because they keep on looking at them in this old school ass way. This is not the same Steelers team. You know why? Because they never gave up 100 yards before rushing. Like, it was like a real time, like, and I'm talking recently, like between the 2005 Super Bowl and the loss to the Packers, where they just weren't giving up 100 yards rushing.
No, yeah.
Jordan Howard is a second-year running back on one of the worst teams in the NFL, which I don't even think have that great of an offensive line, and y'all let that nigga ball.
The line's so weak. They just walk right through it. They just walk right through it. It's like, every time you watch, you just walk right through the line. And
I can't handle that. I just cannot. I can't handle that. Again, this is my Super Bowl pick. Y'all look like a scrub pick. Like swear to God, like. And then y'all gave everybody that. You gave people added ammo because everybody's like, oh, we're happy the Steelers lost because they didn't come out to the thing. Like, y'all made it worse. Like, that's what really kills me about this whole weekend. The Steelers losing made this whole backlash worse. Because I think if the Steelers won, there would be some people that just didn't care. Mm-hmm. And they'd just be happy that the Steelers won. But people are now correlating you guys not coming out for the flag to you losing to one of the sorriest teams in NFL history. And I can't blame them. How am I supposed to blame people for that too? Because I'm a superstitious person in a sense. Like, right now, my family is blaming my aunt because she goes to Chicago a lot, and every time she goes to Chicago and watches one of the Pittsburgh teams play, they lose. So, and my family's running with this as a running joke. So, if somebody truly believes that the Steelers lost because they didn't go out and pledge allegiance to the fucking flag, they're going to really feel that way about this. Again, people are burning their jerseys like the Steelers left Pittsburgh while telling people on an hour-long broadcast. If y'all didn't get that really weird analogy, that's LeBron. But y'all are burning jerseys. Y'all gave back memorabilia. Y'all could sell. That's the thing that gets me. You know how I know people are really mad? Because y'all ain't selling shit.
Yeah.
Because that's me, man. If I ever got so mad at the Rams that I didn't want to, I was done with the Rams, I'm selling my shit.
Yeah.
This isn't time to burn everything. The only time I ever think I damaged something when I was done with it was Sam Bradford's jersey. I think I did. I think that didn't get a good way out. Everything else will be sold for probably more than it's worth. I swear to God, I will sell everything. I'm never burning anything.
Nope. There's no reason. No, don't burn it. Like I said, you just go ahead, send it out to us. We'll give it to the people that need it. You know, maybe us.
If it's an XL, it's me.
It's me. Yeah. We'll keep this real.
Yeah, it's fuck it. I've come to I used to think that having real shit was like important outside of again, throwback jerseys need to be real. But now it's like, no, man, if that shirt's from the strip district, come on. Just as long as it's XL and it's washed. If you ain't washed it, I mean, it matter how funky it is, I'll wash it myself. There's a certain level of BO where I gotta toss that.
Yeah. But yeah, no reason to be burning this. I mean, if you are sending it out to the Heinz Stadium, you can just actually send it down to the gas station that just got robbed.
Don't do that.
But we'll be picking it up.
We are taking donations for the therapy for the people over at the Shell gas station. Yeah, I just took it further.
You took it.
All right, for people that don't know, because I wasn't even sure if we were going to talk about this on the show today. Our next door neighbors got robbed 2-3 days ago, and we're just baffled on it because it's shit's running like it's normal over there. I don't know, man. I get robbed. I'm in there and I got a gun pointed. Yeah, and now I don't. That's how it is at the Unimart up in Carrick. I feel like if you work at that Unimart on Brownsville and Carrick, or is it Mount Oliver?
Oh,
you just fill out the application. So if we get robbed tonight, I still need you to come back in tomorrow. This is part of the deal. Yeah. Wow. I was like, I'm looking at you like, fuck out of here. If a gun's ever put in my face in my job, that's a week.
It's a week.
I don't care what it is. If it's security, flipping burgers, what? If y'all put a gun in my face, I'm showing I will not be back for a week. And that's a maybe. I matter on what the business was. Remember when the one homeboy got pistol whipped? A one homeboy? Yeah. I'm not coming back. And you know what? He never came back to chill either. Never saw that kid again after they told me he got pistol whipped. So it's a business decision. Can't be hanging around people that you think might help you lose your life. Oh, hold on. Welcome to GM Worldwide Radio. Who is this?
Hello?
Yes, it's hello?
Jordan.
Yes.
Hey, it's Brian.
Hold on.
You should just say.
Yeah, just be right back at GM Worldwide Radio.
We still live?